We're here, and some of us are queer. Which one? That's up for you to guess on this episode of Southie's Life.
Well, I just
Are you
know-
named that yet? Have you found like a name for this?
I didn't release the episode yet.
But still, like you need a name for something.
I love that they didn't catch that. I was like, we're here, and some of us are queer. You tell us which one.
None of us. No, we're not. Inclusivity is great, but no.
What was your first girlfriend like? Do you remember that experience? I'm so curious. No, do you remember that? I can tell you.
I was a
literally-
very different person at that time.
I can tell you everything about my first boyfriend. Like
My
even
first
he
girlfriend
smells
wasn't. It wasn't a fun time for me.
Like, oh.
It was just a chill thing, you know. Girl like you like girl. Okay.
Oh my God, how old are you?
But it wasn't like super interesting or defining for my life. I don't even consider it to be my relationship right now.
Oh.
Like if we're being in terms of a first real girlfriend, then I was fifth form or so. It was a chill time. You know, I broke up with her for a very stupid reason.
What?
At the time. The real thing is that I just didn't want to be with her at the time. Really and truly.
Wait, so who was your first like real girlfriend that you were like, yeah, this is legit?
I'm not gonna say who
You don't have to
it
say
was.
her name. No, not her
So what's the
name.
question then?
Like, tell us about that relationship. Where'd you guys meet? How long did you date?
I think that was a 3 to 4 year relationship. It's actually my most recent relationship.
Oh my God, that's like a real. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been adult life. I think I was in university, so that was, you know, you're growing, you're actually becoming an adult now, you're learning. I didn't have full autonomy, but I had a good bit of autonomy. I was old enough. It changed a lot. Like, I was very
Wait, where'd you guys meet? How'd you guys meet?
mutual friend, you know.
Oh my God,
and
this
then it
island is
just-
so small.
The thing is, for me, the way I experience relationships is that I kind of need to know the person. I will see you and be physically attracted to you, but I won't. It's not enough for me to say that I like you. Like, that's not my determining factor. I have to stay and get to know you and learn your personality and learn that you vibe with me. Yeah. But I don't want you to know that I'm watching you. It's supposed to be something that's organic because I don't want to feel like I'm watching you. I'm experiencing you. You're experiencing me.
Wait, so how long did you know this girl before you guys were like, okay,
I
let's.
think it was like a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I was fresh out of a relationship and I was very much like, I like you, but I don't want to jump into something when I'm not fully sure that I have no residual feelings for this other person.
Emotional intelligence. Can you dap him up for me real quick? Actually, yeah.
It's very hard to do.
Very hard to do.
Why I feel like it's important is because I feel like, you see, if you do the get over the girl by going with another girl, then you don't get to fully open yourself up to this new woman because you're carrying
Also, the
that
thing
pain.
about getting over the girl that's funny is that those things are kind of two sides to me. It's getting over the girl and getting over yourself.
Okay.
And that is what most men miss out on. That's why men are hop to woman.
What do you mean getting over yourself?
Just ego.
I can only tell you based on what I perceive the world or how I perceive certain people to be and myself. But when I was talking to a bag of women, to me, it wasn't because of ego. There's a part where as a guy, you want to know that you're able to do it. You get me? Sometimes you just do things just to see if you're able to do it because you want that boost, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think that's a strong enough want. People do things that they generally want. I think men they don't want to necessarily be alone because the world is very hard. So they want companionship. I think men actually want companionship in a very different way than how women want it.
But I feel like it gets confused that companionship is always intimate. Yeah, like a girlfriend is never going to give you everything that you want. Like this one woman will never give you everything that you're searching for. You're going to be alone. She is her own person. She doesn't have the ability to fulfill all your needs. What you need is friendship. What you need is support. So yeah, a woman is important for that. But I feel like if you don't have that community, because for me right now, the point that I'm at, I didn't have a lot of friends or a lot of support at the time. So for me now going into a new relationship, I have that support. So if I'm talking to somebody, I'm just like, yo, this girl is behaving like this. Is this like suspicious behavior? What's going on here?
That's
Am I being
so
weird?
fascinating that you differentiated between having support and having friends.
Yeah.
Say more.
Because recently I've also learned that I always used to be like 100% giver to every single friend I have. And I've now started to realize that, yo, if this friend is giving me 10% and I match that 10%, there might be very well fine with the 10%, but it also doesn't matter if they're fine with it. I need to be okay with understanding that, yo, this person is at this level and I just need to treat them at this level because I don't have that many 100% in me to be giving everybody 100%. Like, you're not, I need to be fulfilled and nourished myself.
Who's
So
giving the
how-
Southie?
Exactly. So I've just started to pull back a lot now, especially this year. It's been working. I haven't felt like bad, and the people haven't seemed to like feel like I'm not being as cool with them anymore. You just can't give everybody everything that you have, really and truly. Like, I can want something, but is it something that I'm supposed to have? Like, am I able to have this without infringing on somebody else?
That's crazy.
I don't want to. The way how I win is if we all here win. Like, I know that I'm very strict and I don't want to be in this by myself because at the end of the day, I alone cannot win. If I win and you also don't win, then it's me alone carrying this heavy weight. And I cannot manage that weight by myself. And I know that. So I want us all to win. So I'm just that person who will push us to win. And I'm going to be very aggressive about it. But I'm very happy that we're all doing this together because we all have very important parts to play.
Videography, photography, is this what you want to like do for the rest of your life? Like, is that like your passion? Is it like your thing you want to do for a certain amount? Like, is it for a certain amount of time, or is there anything else you want to explore?
What's kind of funny about this is that I had a similar conversation with a friend recently. I asked her what she wants in life, and then she then, yeah, but I told her like, let's do it in its simplest forms. So what I want out of life, I can't say photography and videography is going to be what I want to do for the rest of my life. But I want to know that whatever I'm doing is making myself and the people around me happy. In its simplest form, that's what I want to do. Right now, photography and videography are doing that because it allows me to express myself in a way that I have fun doing. The corporate work has been a bit daunting, but creative spaces like this has started. Because before this year, the people on my Instagram will tell you I would never have been in front of a camera.
So for me, I want to know, and I ask my creative friends all the time, where did like photography, videography come from? It's like a club. Were you was it like-minded people? Where you just found something you were good at it? I don't know, like genuinely.
My fifth form ex.
Your fifth form. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's interesting.
Leave an impact.
And that's interesting.
No, that was the second one. The first one was my third form.
That's what I say. That's interesting though, because like you learn like how many people can admit that say this passion kind of come from that.
I mean, I was always creative still. I had in prep school. I really wanted to drum for the longest time. Didn't do it. Oh wow, you guys are learning. Wow, this is a perfect question. Drum, like conga drumming. So throughout prep school, I wanted to do that. I didn't get the chance to do it. Whatever. Third form, we formed a drum club. I wasn't a part of the specific inception, but I was a part of the founding of it. So we had a drumming club at Arden. So I used to play drum, and we used to go to JCDC. We were on TVJ. It was a thing. We got medals. We got gold medals.
Really?
Yeah, it did. It was a segment of life. But I also did some form of. I used to play games. So, but it's like like computer games. So there's a game that was called Naruto Arena. Okay, Naruto boy over here.
Yeah, I know Naruto Arena.
So you used to have to get like an icon. So I used to like make the icons in like knockoff Photoshop and name GIMP.
GIMP.
Yeah, from the good old days.
If you know, you know. I guess.
Yeah. So I was doing graphic design on that. So graphic design and drumming up to about fifth form, but it's not like serious graphic design. Graphic design was not my passion. Still is not my passion. But I did that. Fifth form, ex-girlfriend plus friend, we were going to do sports day. Okay. And I got to like, and there was a photo club and it was becoming like a thing now. Like, people are doing this. I was a part of the photo club, whatever. I needed a camera, So I bought the camera. I forced my mother to buy me a refurbished camera.
Okay.
And then
this is all in fifth form?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So she bought a refurbished camera, did sports day, and the passion just started. I was a part of something I was a part of a magazine. I will not call that magazine's name because it deserves no assistance from me. I don't like you guys.
That's the part, and I think also beyond all the man thing, that's probably what Mark was looking for. Wow, Sophie actually hates something.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't hate them. We're not friends.
Fair
So
enough.
that magazine, whatever. I had a friend now. I have a friend. His name is Alexander Wong. That's when life really started for photography. So we started to go on shoots. It was fashion and lifestyle. You know, Christia Franklin. I don't know if you guys know her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Mary Peter Fendel. She
Yeah.
does Old Spanish Fort now. We used to shoot a lot together, and that was really those years. I think 2017, 2018. I did an art show. Those things really pushed along it.
Do you have any aspirations of like going to like film school? Have you
No.
ever thought about it? None.
Like I'm so
But you know, you come
uninspired.
out like I want to be real. Like you come off as somebody who's gone to film school.
Oh, Jano, I'm so
Just not only just because of what you know, but your demeanor. You get me? You come
I
out
did
like,
computer science.
Nah, I won't give.
I'm a
I think-
computer science. I don't think so.
I think that just generally persons that either have done engineering or some stuff like that, they're just either really calm or really just.
or centered in logic, I guess.
Yeah,
You
I'm very
seem to-
logical.
You seem to be set. Yeah.
Yeah, my degree,
You're centered in
because
logic.
in computer science you learn to strip things down to their basic level.
Yeah.
You form there's something name when you go down before algorithm. You have a no. It's not that, but you have to strip it down. Then you have to make like a flow chart.
Oh, alright.
No, when you write it out in real terms, it's not in code. No, it's not the flow diagram. It's like normal human terms. You get it down to that point before you code it. Point being,
Yeah, I know
it's not pseudo. Yeah,
pseudocode.
It's pseudocode?
Pseudo.
it's pseudocode.
I think so.
So yeah, I know that's what I'm asking you. But yeah, you have to strip things down. So my brain is always scientific method. Go down to the base of this. What's the problem? And let's just move up throughout it. But that was also Dax has been a very pivotal part of my journey. But genuinely, I did not have any plans for any of this. I just approach everything that I do to the best of my ability, and I take whatever opportunities that I deem good, and I just follow them with my whole heart. My camera is blinking now to tell me that there are probably 5 minutes left on this card. But this is legitimately what happens aside from me shooting. I generally do sit down and talk. This is the first time that they've actually like asked me questions. I didn't know that. I've learned a lot this year that people actually find things about me of interest. But that's because I have loved myself a lot more this year. But yeah, you know, I will probably go around and ask more people to ask me questions. I didn't know that this was such a thing. Even yesterday on my Instagram, my friends posted like
Yeah, I saw
smiling. I didn't know that was anyway.
Oh my gosh, the smiling thing was so cute. That was adorable.
Right? But you know, let's see if this will see the light of day. I don't know in what shape or form, but
But it needs to.
Wait, our
Yeah.
last question for you. Do you have any affirmations you want to leave your friends with?
damn, I watched something last night. It was very important, and I shared it with a few of my friends. I have to show it. I didn't really catalog it deeply in my brain, but this is very important. I want to share. It said, where is it? Hold on. Let them, just let them. So you just gotta let people do what they gotta do. Like if somebody wants to do something, just let them. If they want to cut you off, if they want to hate on you for whatever, just let them. Just let people do what they gotta do.
That's so
Yeah. And it was an old lady who was telling me, saying, no, you know that is deep. If you want the video, hit me up. Very important. But yeah, next time.
I will say you guys have inspired me to take care of myself in a very different